Philosopher A.D. Jones. Hey,
Jack Bloss TV.
well, let me start off by saying this. Good day, first of all. Let me start off by saying this. After this, you're going to see more videos like this, and any individuals don't reference his karma for that. But anyway, you got Thor against a gladiator. You have Jesus or Jesus against a gladiator. You have Serapis Christus versus a gladiator from the bottom. Who are you rooting for? And who will be defeated? And is it in the contract for the gladiator to get defeated to allow Thor to be above the gladiator and shatter the hopes of the individuals that believe in the gladiator? Just asked him. Does Serapis Christus defeat the gladiator that everybody had hope in? The great hope on both aspects. That's always been the narrative. That's always been the narrative. Always. Even King Kong. It's the same narrative. And you put your energy into the same storyline over and over and over and get caught up. And you ain't seen them contracts. It could be in the contract for one to fold. That's just part of the script, doing good business for the numbers. But your real hope get defeated. And that hope that get defeated transition over within your DNA and get passed down through your words to your kids or through your DNA, through your vibrations, through your next generation as you conceive. Based on what they presented to you. I don't know, I'm just talking about a hypothetical. Nothing that I say is true. Nothing that I say is true. You believe what you want to believe. That don't make it true. You know what I mean? So when we look at sports that happened back in the day in the Coliseum, it allowed individuals to focus on that aspect of existence versus what's kind of like that really actually matters. And individuals is putting their energy into what happens in the Coliseum still. I don't understand why. Still. Versus themselves. So I'm not even going to mention the other situations that's going on. It's not even worth mentioning, because if you ain't up to speed by now with this situation, this court situation, stars from the court situation, you know what I mean? And I'm going to say this. I'm glad that individuals are walking around. Thank goodness. Never like to see nobody stuck. Nobody. I don't give a fuck who you is, what you doing. I don't want to see you stuck. So, but the only caveat to that is the script. Like, is it? I'm asking. I am asking. There's no assumption. I'm asking. Only you can answer it. Only the people that see the contracts can answer it. Like, is it part of the script? Is it part of the script? It's all entertainment. If it's on television, this phone, if it's anything outside of allowing you to, you know what I mean? And somebody else thought of it, wrote it out, put it together, that's a script. Your school day is a script. You know what I'm saying? It's a curriculum. It's a script. You have a schedule. It's a script. Regardless of what going on in them classes, the teachers is the directors of the script, the facilitators. You're the characters in those school scripts. The outcome is how you're going to perform those scripts with your work. That's high school, elementary school, all of that. Well, in life, it's the same thing. You just following a different script. Work, You got a schedule at work, you got meetings, and you get a paycheck for fulfilling the script. You know what I'm saying? You get rewarded for your behavior. In this aspect, where it comes to the Coliseum, you rewarded with your yes and ahs. You got your highs and you got your lows. And it depends on who you root on in the script. You got the Gladiator. We know who ruled for the Gladiator. We already know. But the Gladiator is also being sponsored from what I see, just from what I see, product-wise. There's been some sponsoring with the Gladiator, which is technically the enemy, but you can't be the enemy if I'm sponsoring you. You're just an opponent. But is it an opponent as being part of the script? Of course it is. So this is all a script. Why put your hope into a script? That's like a horror movie and you rooting for the black dude to live. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen probably. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, get through a horror film and this a big body bet. Get through a horror film without the I'm gonna just say a individual falling. Let's put it that way. It ain't gonna happen. Somebody's gonna fall, and we know who. And struggle to get up as they're being chased. It's just gonna happen because the formula works. It makes your adrenaline. Oh my God. What about that doorknob turn when nobody's there and then you just see that doorknob turn, your heart start beating fast and you jump, then you go home and you look at your doorknob and make sure it ain't turning? Or one day you look at the doorknob and start turning and you get scared and it's your kids, Mama, Daddy. Yeah, some of that. That's that. That script got you believing that. It's the same thing with the Coliseum. What about, it's about projecting. Who are you projecting your hope in? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't telling you what to do. It would be wise as a suggestion to project, no, I ain't gonna say hope, faith in your own abilities. Because you have no control of what somebody else has done. You don't know their preparation. You don't know how much they stick into the preparation. You don't know if they using something you don't know. So why hope into an individual or individuals you have no clue of what they're doing, their lifestyles or anything? It's kind of a waste of hope. You could put more hope into yourself and actually accomplish something like learning how to sew, learning how to fish, learning how to plant. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying at least once you do that and your kids see you could do that, y'all can sustain yourself. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying go do it. You will have more tangible outcomes learning that with that same amount of energy you putting in the hope of somebody to do something in the Coliseum. That's really there to make you not focus on sewing, fishing, and learning how to plant. Or whatever else. Or getting along with your neighbor. You know what I mean? So, lastly, I'm going to just say this. Who do you got your hope in? The Gladiator? Or Serapis? The beard. I'm going to just call him the beard. It's the beard and the chin. It's that beard and the chin. Or the muscles. You going with the beard and the chin, or you going with the muscles from the street? That's what it boils down to, what you put your energy behind. If your gladiator get defeated, so does your hope in being a gladiator. You're going to be wanting to be more like a chin. That's why you educate your kid. I ain't telling you to do nothing. That's why it's good to pay attention in history. Let's put it that way. And then learn history and reread history and then find resources for history that you learned. Some of that. So let me say this and I'm going to end. For entertainment purposes only, yes, it's for entertainment purposes only. But for entertainment purposes, it's just entertainment purposes. Just like you put your hope in an individual that can shoot a lot of shots, but they wind up in a situation where they're not shooting no more shots no more. They're not even here to shoot no more shots. You put your hope into that individual. And every time you see that individual's post or something, you sad. It's the same thing. It's this. I'm just saying. Focus! Till next time. Philosopher A.D. Jones, the God Creator.